Teachers encourage minds to think, hands to create, and hearts to love. Welcome to the Sdo Batanes Araw no Mannanawu 2020 in view of Teachers Month celebration with the theme Gurong Filipino para sa Batang Filipino, where we highlight the Mapya Palialitan awardees.
This is the time to recognize our teaching professionals whose efforts, dedication, and commitment to deliver quality education is unparalleled.
I am Glyza May Valiente,
And I am Dan Shoji Ariful,
your host for this virtual event. Let's begin this virtual program with the expression of our love for our country and the expression of our faith.
we shall now be favored by a message of greetings from our very own Schools Division Superintendent, Dr. Eduardo C. Escorpizo Jr.
From our Assistant Regional Director, Dr. Jessie L. Amin,
From our Regional Director, Dr. Estela L. Carino.
and from our Provincial Governor, Honorable Marilu H. Caico.
Kapyan kamu panudyos si mabukas aya. Good day to everyone. This is your humble OIC Schools Division Superintendent expressing my kind wishes to our unsung heroes here in Batanes, our beloved dedicated and committed teachers of Schools Division of Batanes, a wonderful and happy Araw nu Mannanawu 2020. Today, October 5, is declared as World Teachers Day, and coincidentally, today is the start of the opening of classes for school year 2020-2021. On this special day, it is just fitting and proper to appreciate and recognize the role of teachers in developing globally minded citizens, nurturing families, strengthening communities, and building the nation. They are men and women whom we entrust to teach our children to read and write, count, think, solve problems, and groom to become overall human beings. Considering our present situation and condition brought to us by COVID-19 pandemic that has a great effect to our present educational system, our teachers did not lose hope. Instead, they exerted extra efforts and hurdled lot of challenges to prepare everything to beat the deadline so that education must continue as scheduled. On this very special occasion, Sdo Batanes, through the Praise Committee, will so honor the men and women who exhibited extraordinary performances in the delivery of quality education services, bringing honor and prestige to the Schools Division of Batanes, dubbed as Mapya Palialitan 2020. Sample awards to be given are the following: Most Outstanding School Head, Most Outstanding Teaching Personnel, Leadership Excellence Award, Service Excellence Award, Commitment Excellence Award, Values Excellence Award, Service and Networking Excellence Award, and the like. To our recipient of the awards, please accept my heartfelt felicitations and warmest congratulations for the job well done. I encourage and challenge you to be forever role models of our fellows in the department, to all students, and to the whole community. For those who did not make it for the most coveted awards, you need to strive more, exert more efforts in preparation for the next search. Don't you worry, for me, as your humble OIC Schools Division Superintendent, you are all winners and outstanding in my heart. Believe it or not, you are all contributors of the numerous successes and excellent accomplishments of our beloved Sdo Batanes. In closing, therefore, I am reminding our fellow educators to implement by heart our DepEd Region 2 quality policy, which states, we commit to provide quality, timely, transparent, responsive, and equitable services to our stakeholders in compliance with laws, rules, policies, procedures, and the principles of continual improvement for good governance. Muli, maligayang araw ng mga guro sa buong kaguruan ng Schools Division of Batanes. Mabuhay po tayong lahat.
Teachers are born to lift a soul, to improve the race, to change people, to face destitution, and to inspire the world. Happy World Teachers Day to all great teachers. You deserve a toast of celebration for all your love and sacrifices to humanity. The world has salute engineers for the modern structures and architectural designs. Doctors are respected during health distress and pandemic, but teachers are admired for their selfless and incomparable love to mankind. Once again, you have proven to the world your overpowering countenance, your spirit of resiliency, the unstoppable passion to search ways, create change, and find possible strategic solutions to foster quality education amidst critical times. You're amazing, incredible, and unstoppable in your desire to uncover possibilities and discover novel ways to continue the fight, to win the race, and finally combat the pandemic. Through your envisioned plans, directions, and modalities to endow the best for our learners, your unshakable strength to always move forward, even your own veins are waning of support, but still you chose to continue to rise above any form of havoc. In your unwavering determination to conquer the contagion that beset the world, you have the profoundest intellect, the sharpest mind, and the largest scale of brain to store all the immeasurable modalities to our learners. You can mix and match all modes: blended learning, radio-based instruction, television instruction, online and offline, and self-learning modules. 2 thumbs up for all your efforts. You are designed to have the most creative hands and powerful grip. You can craft the best laid plans and deliver the best teaching strategies and resources to our learners. Writing ADM materials, SLMs, contextualized and localized resources are but a few. You are blessed with bravest soul, most compassionate character, and the kindest heart to continue your vocation, your God-given calling in providing the best, the finest, and the paramount services to our learners. Again, my fondest congratulations to you, dear teachers, our undoubted heroes. Moreover, my unfeigned salute to all our mentors and frontliners in the academy, our educational leaders, principals, supervisors, our indefatigable superintendents, and most especially, the steward of RO2, the most admired and most loved director, Ma'am Stella Leon Carino, for always leading DepEd Region 2. Together, let us surmount the crisis. Let us rebuild this nation again by giving what's best for our learners. Mabuhay ang mga bayaning gurong Filipino na tunay ngang para sa batang Filipino. Mabuhay DepEd Region 2.
My snappest salute to all our dearest teachers, sending my love to each one of you. You deserve all the salute. You deserve the grandest tribute because no other person could have done better what you are doing. It could only be a miracle how your love for knowledge and concern for the future of the youth have sustained you over and over again, just to ensure that our aims in education are fully realized. Ours is a journey non-parallel. We do not only teach people, we touch lives. We do not only think of the future, we prepare the next generation for them to face life and all its circumstances with grits, guts, and glory. We think beyond the here and now. We envision a future where our learners are at their best, living a happy life where all their freedom are nourished with potentials and their lives value-laden. The going has gone tougher, but the tough shall get going. As we venture into entering another era and our experience in basic education, with all the challenges on the way, we rise above our usual selves and find comfort convenience, and opportunity, showing the best version of ourselves to respond to the situation laid down before our very eyes. We can do this. We journey as one, and we will get there as one. As we kick off the celebration of the National Teachers Month this year, we ask the best teacher to continue showering us with his graces, wisdom, fortitude, and faith to carry on. What we do to our learners, we do with love for him. As we mark another milestone in your heroic journey as teachers, we recall with gratitude how minds have found meaning, purpose, and direction in pursuit of fulfillment and self-actualization. Your constant reminder that knowledge is power, that kind spirit rules, that we coexist with one another have made the difference in the way the next generation looks at life. You are truly amazing. Your works are beyond compare. To you, I offer my salute. Ang bawat gurong Filipino ay para sa bawat batang Filipino, para sa Diyos at sa bayan. Maraming salamat.
To the esteemed School Division Superintendent, Sir Eduardo Escortizo, hardworking men and women in the Department of Education, Division of Batanes, equally hardworking principals and school heads, and to all our beloved heroes of modern time, our teachers, kapyan kamo kaniyos sa mabukas kaya. Allow me to take this once in a year opportunity to convey my warmest greetings and appreciation for all the teachers and educators of our province on the occasion of Teachers Month celebration and the Araw ng Mannanawu 2022. Despite the isolation of our province and of our limited resources, the Ibatans have always been within the highest standard of education. In fact, Batanes is number 1 in terms of literacy rate in the whole country. We have seen numerous guardians and Canadians who have managed to make their district marks in their own field of expertise, both in and out of our province. These are people who raised the bar up so high and brought honor and glory for our diverse and indigenous community. And so nothing is more fitting today than to celebrate all of our triumphs, our dear educators. We want you to know that we see you and we appreciate you. All your sacrifices, hard work, and efforts, all of which are founded in your commitment and dedication in your chosen noble career that resulted to thousands of dreams and aspirations of every Ibatan learner that become more than just a reality. That every bit of your hands and the chalk you used lies the future of not just one learner, but the future of our entire community. We want you to realize that your victories as educators makes our province one step closer to progress we all aspire. No words will ever be enough in this world in expressing our most sincere Diyos mamahus for all of you. Your celebration theme this year is a Burong Filipino para sa Batang Filipino. It seems very simple, but its underlying message resonates to our core as educators. It reminds you of a bigger purpose and meaning why teaching is so-called a noble profession. Ultimately, in this time of pandemic, your theme reminds you that if we want to keep our community safe while our children continue to acquire their needed learning, our teachers must also be kept abreast with new methods of teaching and equip them with necessary materials and references to ensure the uninterrupted conveyance of messages of wisdom to our children. The year 2020 took us in an unexpected turn of events that shocked us all. And to be honest, no one was prepared. With the unceasing wrath of this COVID pandemic, you as teachers are called to a higher vocation of your duty, to step up above this crisis in bringing the kind of education that our learners deserve. Our medical frontliners are tasked to keep our invisible enemy at bay, to protect us from such illness. On the other hand, you as educators are given an equally important task: to safeguard the future of our people and community by ensuring that our children continue to acquire necessary knowledge and learning relevant to their needs as they journey their life. More than ever, in your careers, you are called to be more creative and resourceful in creating innovative platforms of learning that would continue to develop and nurture our children. With today's new normal, I know for a fact that is more than challenging to all of you in practicing your careers. We have to follow certain health standards. You are also required to adapt new technological techniques and teaching methods, despite the punishing fact that we have unstable and weak connectivity. But knowing your vast and unique experiences as educators in our province, I am more confident that you will be able to meet the expectations and the demand of this changing time. I know for sure that you will be able to fulfill your duties beyond our expectations. I believe that no pandemic will ever stop your passion and resilience as educators. After all, you are not just a teacher, you are an Ibatan teacher. More than the learning of knowledge you have acquired in reaching your careers, it is innate with you the treasured Ibatan values of resiliency that has helped all of us in surviving all the odds thrown upon us. And I know we will always endure. Having said that, I am again more than confident that the future of our province and its people are in good faith, thanks to all of you. As your governor, let me give you my utmost assurance that I will continue to provide necessary support and push for relevant reforms that would facilitate and ensure that quality education will remain accessible to all our learners, even during this trying time. The provincial government of Batanes will continue to be your partner in the development of our children. As an Ibatan teacher, let us prove to them why we are known for our resilience and why we have survived numerous calamities and unforeseen scenarios. Together, let us keep our province safe and away from the threat of pandemic. And more importantly, let us protect our learners to ensure our future. Let us remember that Malcolm X once said, "Education is our passport to the future, for tomorrow belongs to the people who prepare for it today." My dear teachers, once again, Happy Teachers Month at Araw ng Mannanawu. Mabuhay po kayong lahat. Mabuhay ang mga guro, tunay na bayani.
on or before September 30 of every year.
To start from 10 years in service. Limuel V. Camacho.
Ray M. Ponce,
Mary Grace A. Padilla.
Ron Oliver C. Pavia,
Modesta D. Ibay.
Robert Jonathan Bursa,
Thelma F. Bala.
Golden G. Habano.
And Lucela B. Villegas.
For 15 years in service, Carmen B. Alcantara,
Caroline S. Camacho.
Joyce L. Bata,
Mary Ann D. Agudo.
Llewellyn C. Almeida,
Nelia F. Batallones.
Elizabeth H. Pama,
Edwina Antoinette E. Hecha.
Alwin Maribel F. De Los Santos.
And Erida Rina C. Moore. From 20 years in service. Noemi G. Gutierrez.
Bernardita V. Gato,
Nicomedes C. Rico.
Bernardita C. Corbo,
Alma Cheryl C. Arco.
Sara C. Cobico,
Jennifer E. Telmo.
Nelita B. Sebastian,
Josephine E. Apostol.
Cheryl V. Castillo,
Maximino R. Orta.
Erlinda M. Ibardo,
Mirna Milagros G. Intervalo.
25 years of service, Ofelia V. Homigo,
Melanie I. Rodriguez.
Veronica B. Fidel,
Marisa R. De Los Santos.
Jose Donato Jr.,
Larissa G. Asper.
Manuel G. Gawin,
William Jones C. Hecha.
Lindo D. Navarro,
And Virginia I. Lian. 30 years of service. Pilar Y. Villarda.
Roland Y. De Los Santos,
Delia D. Blasera.
Violeta B. Gasilao,
Angelina E. Cabuto.
35 years of service, Gregorio Cabugao Jr.,
Ma Esperanza D. Hoves.
Julia E. Vargas,
Menisha V. Bat.
Ronnie C. Salengua,
Yolanda H. Elica.
Concordia D. Bastilio,
Carmencita G. Adami.
Felix Y. Adami,
Sita Y. Asanto.
Rosario B. Domingo,
And Acela G. Vini. And 40 years Ivana National High School with Ma'am Carmen C. Noguera, School Principal.
This time, we proceed to the major awardees for the 2020 Mapya Palialitan Award Search for Most Outstanding Teaching and Non-Teaching Personnel and Best Performing Schools. And for Most Outstanding Elementary Master Teacher, Magdalena N. Araneta, Master Teacher 2 of Basco Central School.
Second, Most Outstanding Non-Teaching Personnel Awards. The Most Outstanding Non-Teaching Personnel Award is awarded to an elementary school head, secondary school head, Level 1 school-based personnel, Level 1 non-school-based personnel, Level 2 school-based personnel, Level 2 non-school-based personnel, and education program supervisor who possess valuable characteristics of an outstanding employee. and the most outstanding secondary school head, Miss Elena A. Baldamar, School Principal 1 of Mannanawu National High School.
Most outstanding school-based Level 2 non-teaching person, Cleofa T. Manzo, Guidance Counselor 3 of Itbayat National Agricultural High School.
And most outstanding non-school-based Level 2 non-teaching personnel, Jeffrey D. Medina, School Principal 1, Education Program Specialist Designate of SGOD.
Lastly, the best performing schools. This distinct award is accorded to any elementary or
On behalf of the Department of Education and also speaking for myself, I'd like to congratulate and say thank you to the National Teachers Month Coordinating Council for undertaking this month-long activity to honor our teachers. It is great and gracious of all of you to look for time, to spare time, to recognize those who continue to teach, those who continue to nurture and mentor our children in the light of all these very threatening and unhappy incidents of COVID-19. I believe that we should honor, even as we are honoring now those who are in the formal teaching position. I believe that we should also honor those who may not be teaching as teachers or working as teachers, but who continue to teach as also part of our recognition of their contribution to the mentoring of our learners. There are those who teach voluntarily without contracts because they see the need for it. They see an opportunity for it. There are those who teach without salaries, without the benefit of protection, and because they see also there is an urgent need to fill up the gap between taking place among our children and our learners. There are those who teach in churches with vacation Bible schools, teachers with who bring the good news of catechism to our learners. They teach in faith-based institutions without pay. And we also have the greatest religious leaders who we call teachers. The children's first teachers are their parents, mother, father, and also the nannies, the grandparents, and other members of the family. They are a child's first teacher. We may be asking ourselves, why do people teach at this time? at least for those in the formal teaching profession. What motivates them to become teachers? We had a study made or conducted by the Southeast Asian Minister of Education's organization, and they came up with very, very interesting studies which answer our question, have the teachers changed? Are they different from the teachers of yesterday, our parents or our grandparents? The study shows that possibly, in spite of all the noise of a very small minority, teachers go into formal teaching for the very same reasons which drove our grandparents, our mothers, our aunties, and our friends and relatives into teaching. 96% of the respondents resonated with the view that they took up education, for example, in school, because for them, teaching provides an opportunity to serve others. It's not as if teaching provides an opportunity for retirement, for benefits, for secure employment. Their first and primary reason, which they articulated in that survey and in that study, is that it gives them an opportunity to serve. And that has not changed at all. For many of our teachers, in spite of the noise of the few, 96% of our respondents resonated with the idea that they want to become teachers because they believe that teachers play very important roles in society, which is also what our mothers, our grandmothers, our aunties, and our earlier teachers also believed in. They believed that teachers play very important role and they want to be part of that special group of humans who play an important role in society. 96% also of those who were part of the study said they went into teaching because they know that they can be good at teaching. Therefore, we have people who know that they are going to be good teachers, not lazy ones, not deficient ones, not lakwachero ones, but teachers who know they're going to be good and want to pursue the profession of teaching. And there were also those, 92%, who said they wanted to become teachers because they know it's God's plan for them. And also 91% said when they were children, they always played at being teachers. In my own experience traveling through many countries where I always talk to children, and to our children also in classrooms and various places in the country. When I ask children what they want to be, whether it is in the heights of Talaingod out there in Cotabato where the salugpungans are, or whether it is in a slum area, most of those children would say they want to be teachers because for them the teacher is the ideal person and they want to reach for that ideal. So our notions of teachers changing, of teachers being obsessed with economic benefits and so on, probably is very limited to a small number because most of our teachers, those who were interviewed in this particular study, This is a study conducted by the Southeast Asian Ministers of Education Organization. We wanted an extraneous organization, an outside organization, to do the survey for us. Showed that the notion of being a teacher, why one wants to become a teacher, is still there. And therefore, the teacher who continues to teach under such condition and who does not notice even whatever economic benefits there are deserve to be honored and to be recognized. One of the questions which I also requested CIMEO to ask the respondents is, why would they remain in the teaching profession? Why do teachers remain in the teaching profession? And 99% of those who were in the survey said because they know they can help their students succeed. In my own experience as a long-time teacher and my mother's experience also as a teacher, teachers are always interested in the welfare of their students. They care about their students and they want to help their students succeed. One of my greatest joys in teaching is when a pupil or when a student exceeds whatever humble accomplishments I have achieved. When a pupil, when a learner becomes so much better, so much more educated than the teacher himself or herself. Also, another answer for 99% again is that teaching provides opportunities to learn. So teachers still want to learn. They don't claim that they are the fountain of wisdom. They don't claim that they know everything. They know that they can learn from their learners, from their students, and also from the experience of teaching itself. Again, a vast majority of the teachers who were interviewed said that they believe that teachers have a very important role in improving the country's future. So there you have it, national interest and not self-interest of the few. And the phrase, concern about the future of my students, resonate. I identify with it. I care about my students' future. I trace them. I have an idea of what they are doing. And many teachers do that. And it is not a consideration for salaries, for increases, for benefits, for themselves, but for the students. And finally, another very, very highly rated answer is, teaching is how I can serve community and society best. So teachers serve the community, serve the children by teaching. And therefore, these teachers, these many teachers, this more than 800,000, nearly 900,000 teachers, up to 96 to 99% of them still adhere to the mission of teaching. And I am so happy to realize, and humbled as well, to know that they have not changed at all. In spite of the noise, in spite of all the fake impressions circulating, the teachers have not changed at all. In the meantime, as all of us know, the benefits for teachers have been increasing. For the past, how many months? 6 months. Our teachers could not teach because we were not allowed to hold classes, but they still receive their compensation and their benefits. So far, we spent at least 32 billion a month for the salaries of our teachers at this time, and we continue to pay. We pay for their PhilHealth, for their pag-ibig, for their retirement and life insurance premiums, for their employees' compensation insurance premium, for their uniform allowance at 6,000 a year, even as we are not having classes, for a cash gift of 5,000, for productivity enhancement of 5,000 a year, personal economic relief allowance of 2,000 a month, mid-year bonus, year-end bonus, cash allowance for teachers at 3,500 a year, and World Teachers Day incentive at 1,000 a year. The World Day Teachers Incentive, which appears to be very small because it's only 1,000, will cost our taxpayers 866,512, or an estimated annual level of expenditure for benefits for our teachers, whom we fully and truly appreciate, of 395,175,903,000 pesos. And so, as we celebrate, as we laud, as we pay tribute to our teachers, we continually recognize, one, as I said, they have not changed at all from our notions of teachers when we were very, very much younger. They serve the country, they think of their learners, they want to learn it at the same time. And if you have a range of 99% for serving the learners, vis-a-vis 41% who are attracted to teaching, who say that they want to continue teaching because of the benefits, then that is a very, very wide gap indeed. So this is really a day of celebration, a day to celebrate the continued nobility, the continued devotion, the continued love that our teachers, practically all of them, up to 99%, still hold for our learners and for our country. Thank you very much.
I'm a slave of the wrong.
That ends this virtual program.
Congratulations to the awardees!